What is this dummy doing? I don't get it. So I went downstairs, took a photo of the house, did a thumbnail, came back up, and he's like this. I couldn't have made him do this if I wanted to. So I don't know why I've come back to this. This spider is either incredibly smart or incredibly stupid. I don't know, I'm fascinated by it. I don't know what to say. It is such... Like, look at those tiny little feet hanging on for dear life on that tiny little bit. And those 2 feet keeping him steady. What are you doing? Like, I'm afraid of, like, if I climb onto him to get on his back, I'll be stuck. Because, like, I think the part... Oh, my God, what is he doing? He seems to... I think he's detected an enemy outside. Is that his new watch spot? Is that what he does? He sees through walls now. He's a psychic spider. I don't get it, to be honest. I really don't get it. Anyway, I should probably do the introduction. How do I do my introduction again? Hi, Savaloys. Welcome aboard. This is Longshankers. And today we are playing some Grounded 2. I think we've got that out of the way. Point being, we're going to do a nice chill build. I just find this endlessly fascinating. How does this happen? How does he just like spawn in like this and then just stay there? Is he taught to stay? No, he's on follow. He's actually on follow, so he's stuck. If I get on top of him, I think I'll be stuck with him. To be honest, I kind of prefer him there. Actually, I kind of prefer him staying there because he's out of the way. You know, normally the times he's standing right here, and I tell him to stay, and he still follows me. And he gets in the way. So right today, we're gonna do some chill build stuff. We're not gonna kill Axel. That's not the plan. I haven't got enough time. It's boys' night, so I'll be hanging with the boys soon. But I want to do a nice quick stream. So I just felt like playing for about an hour or so, and getting some stuff done. Not sure what to do. There's lots to do. I just don't know what to do specifically. I think, what is that over there? It's like a ball of water, or is that just a ball? How do I? Hang on. I did not mean to do that. I swear we got a new bow, didn't we? Yes. Let's put that as 4. What is that? Is it a can that's just really far away, so it looks all blurry? I think that must be it. That must be it. Anyway, base is looking good. Sorry, I've just eaten something, so my stomach's a bit jittery. I think what I want to do is some crenellations. I'd really like to work on the treasury here, though. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? There's so much to do. So much to finish. So much to work on. Like, crenellations are probably a good idea. We could investigate... yeah, let me make sure... Oh, sorry. Hello, Perry. Just noticed you there. I didn't get a notification for you being there. Why is that? I literally downloaded something so I'd get sound notifications from YouTube. So I haven't been watching. I've been in hospital and focused in school. No worries, Perry. No worries. I haven't streamed since... Is it Sunday, I think? So you haven't missed anything. Yeah, sorry. I literally put on sound notifications for all the platforms I'm streaming on. For some reason, yours did not make a sound. That's really weird. That's super weird. And let me test it now. If I can... Let me try it. Let me try this. So let's go on YouTube. Oh, God. I don't want to press that. Did I just stop streaming? Hang on. No, I didn't. Oh, Jesus. I'm such a noob. Cheers, mate. Hang on. Let me just test something. Hello. No, I didn't get a sound notification. That's so weird. Why is that? Why has that happened? Let me fix that. See if I can fix that. It should be for the headphones. Yeah, let's test kick. Test on kick. Test. Nope. That's not working. Okay. Okay, we'll try Twitch. Test. Okay, so Twitch works. Twitch always bloody works. Why is it not doing that? Why is it not... Oh, do I have to fix this on stream? No, we haven't got the time to fix this on stream. That's so weird. It was working the other day. It definitely worked the other day. Hmm. Oh well, not much I can do about it. But yeah, hello Perry. It's good to see you again. Yeah, thank you very much. The base is looking pretty good, looking pretty sweet. I've got a lot more stuff to do with it though. I think honestly I could just keep building forever, frankly. I don't know why. It's quite an addictive game when it comes to base building.
Worry about my mineral intake.
I haven't quite finished the garden either. I still have yet to fully flood this area with the green stems above us. As you can see, there's no green stems here. There's no green stems there. That needs to be done. And the back part needs to be done. It's going to be very expensive. I need to farm some acorns off stream so I can get that properly done. Oh, you have to go? No worries, mate. No worries, mate. Get your homework done. Don't waste your time. No problem, mate. So. Oh, yeah, we've got the scorpion bed. I don't think it fits the theme, though. We have to find, make a new room for that. We have to make some rooms. I think that's a good idea. For the time being, I want to do some, I think, some wooden crenellations. Yes. That is the plan. That is the plan. We need to eat some food as well. I think tomorrow, if I'm on, I'll farm some axle. Some live axle fighting. Big tarantula. How much? What do we need for the pot roast again? We need guard. That's the slime that's the problem. I think off stream, I'm going to have to hunt some garden snails. I think that'd be a good idea. All right, let's make sure the stream's healthy before we continue. Got about an hour to hang out with you lot. Oh, I can hear myself. It's horrifying. See you, mate. Have a good one. That's working. That's working. That's working. And that's working. Right, there we go. Sorry about that. Just double checking some stuff. Yeah, we'll take scorpions here. Eat that. Eat that for the time being. Wish there was a quick button to eat that stuff. I'm sure there probably is. I just haven't seen it. Ah, I'm going to have to fix that sound notification thing. It was working the last stream, as far as I remember. But then again, I didn't really hear it for... I heard it for Twitch. Maybe I didn't hear it for the other guys. Yeah. Why is it so difficult to find a sort of stream bot which just pings you when someone messages on YouTube or Kick? I don't understand why it's so difficult to find something that does that. I've tried 3 or 4 different versions of stuff to get it to work, because I think not responding to people on other platforms is just rude. But for some reason, I just can't seem to get it to work. I have to look more into it, work out why it's not working, spend some actual time on it. In the meantime, I should stop faffing and start building. So what do we want to do? We want crenellations on the outside of this house. That's what we're going to work on. We'll do the treasury another time. Or we could at least start the treasury to some degree. I think we would at least want to start with doing that around the whole house, don't we? This was like our test to see which one we preferred. See if we liked it at all. Give the area a bit more depth. So yeah, we'll do that for the time being. We'll get some... We've done it here. We need to do it around the whole house. Yeah, we didn't do it here. Or at least that's not done. Now, let's see if we can start using this building system properly. Because I didn't use this yet. I haven't used this new building system yet. So I'm quite curious to see what it's like. So we want floors, don't we? Okay, yep. And then we want straight stem. There we go. Need some rope. Just realised we don't have rope. How do we not have rope? I've got like 400 or 500 stems, but no rope. That's ridiculous. Where's the rope? Where's the rope? There we are. We can make 365. That's good. That's good. Probably won't be enough. I'll be blunt. It's not going to be enough. You go through this stuff so quickly. I can't even imagine how much rope has been used to build this place. It's kind of nuts. Is that done?
Speed of miniature engineering, that one.
Right, we'll build this all the way around. Oh, what happened there? Why did that not work? Okay, so we're definitely going to need to work on some quality of life changes for this. Oh, I don't think we can build around this part, can we? Let me think. Because we built that circular part there. Can we not? I'm sure we can build a circular part here. But we wouldn't want to, would we? We want it to go inwards. Okay, we're going to have to go upstairs and fix that. Is the frame rate good for you guys watching? I can't tell. God, Attila, you look so silly up there. I don't know what he's doing in that position. Don't moan about it, Attila. You chose your fate. You live with it. Right, so we'll move this out of the way. Yeah, just move this over here for the time being. So what we want is... Yeah, let's build that first. Let's see if this will curve round. I don't think it will yet. Oh, it will. Oh, very nice. That works already. Is that what we want, or do we want it to go inwards? I don't think we can go inwards, can we? Yeah, can we put that there? Didn't think we could. Oh, I don't know where that's gone now. It's disappeared. We kind of want it to... I mean, it does make sense to keep it symmetrical. Won't lie. It does make sense to keep it symmetrical. And we're probably not going to look at the house from over there, for instance. It's too far away. But still, I don't like this gap. I hate this gap. This gap is bothering me. Deeply bothering me. Can we fix that gap? I don't think we can. I think we're... Oh! It'll do. I'm not even going to try and fix that. It'll do. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. If we want to improve that, we'll figure out another way. It's not... No point wasting too much time on that. We barely see it. It's part of the house. It just doesn't get seen, really. The abandoned section. The abandoned corner. I'm jumping. Oh, it's auto-saving, that's why. I'm too quiet for you. Do tell me. I could speak up a little bit. In a very chill mood, man. Not like chill mood that way, but you know what I mean. Relaxed. Not full, like, relax, Winston. More like, relax, Winston, you know? Probably because I'm a bit tired, but I'm not tired, you know what I mean? More in a... Just wanna build some stuff, chill for a bit, and then hang with the boys. Why did that sound way too flirty? That was not intentional. Hang with the boys, you know what I mean? I gotta hang with the boys. Hang with the boys! That's what I mean. You understand what I'm saying? Poor Jeff. We miss him dearly. We need to get a new Jeff. We need to get a new Jeff. Jeff 2.0. The improved version. The one that doesn't despawn. Right, that section's done, sort of. Do we want to have a middle section of this? That's what I'm wondering. Oh, I've just had a brilliant idea. I've just had a brilliant idea. Because we've just got the stem triangles. Oh, this could look great. This is going to look good. This is going to look good. I just had a blinding moment of creativity. Okay, but we have to change that part. So we might want to do it over here instead. Do it over here instead. Nice test area. Yes. Actually, we can't do it over here because of the two windows. Yeah, we'll do it at the back. We'll do it at the back. Did it before. Might have to lower the graphics setting just so I get a better frame rate. Because right now it seems a bit... How do I check my frame rate? Oh, I don't know how to. Oh well. Right, so we can have this sticking out, right? I've got an idea. Oh, it doesn't do what I want it to do. Oh, that's painful. Wait, can we do it that way? Oh, no, we can. We can sort of do it. Yeah. Just need you to... Why are you being so painful? Just can't you just... There we go. That's not unwanted. Oh. But trust me, this is going to be a moment of creative genius. You're going to love this. This is what we call a crenellation. It might not work. It may not work, but it's a good idea for the future, and you could use it yourself if you play this game. Why is this such a pain in the butt now? It wasn't like this before. They made it so you can clip better. This doesn't feel like it's clipping better. It feels awful. Like, I need to get it like that, right? Like, why would... Like, if I'm looking at the wall, right? Why would I want it behind the wall? You know what I mean? Why would I want to place it behind the wall? I would want to clip it on top of where I'm putting it. It doesn't make sense to clip it behind the wall I'm looking at. So I now have to find that this is worse than it was before in terms of placement. Hope you're watching this, Debs, because I think you will watch it, because you did change the build system. Now, I'm not going to say that that was purely because of me, because I doubt many people even watch this, but I like to think you've been watching, and that you changed a few things because I bitched about it endlessly. But that's just wrong. I don't know why it's clipping in the back. So we press F to relocate. Yeah, it's still the same. See, this is what I mean. I'm trying to relocate. Why would I want it behind the wall? That doesn't make any sense. It's so counterintuitive. You have to get this really funky angle. Which is really frustrating. What the fuck is this? It's crazy. Right, now, trust me, boys and girls. I had a moment of creative genius just now. Creative genius. Which means we might have to change the top part. I don't want to change the top part, though. Right, now what we want is a wall. A thin wall for either side. Now, we're going to have to test this and see which wall we prefer. But the idea being... Oh, it won't work. It won't work. I think you see my idea was to have like one wall there and one wall there and then do that the whole crossway. It'll give it a nice depth to the building. So we need a diagonal wall. Walls. I'm not sure if we have diagonal walls. Do we have diagonal walls? Why wouldn't we have diagonal walls if we have diagonal triangles? It doesn't make sense. Let's see if we can get this to work. So we can go that way and we can go that way. Are we sure we can't change the axis? What am I doing? Why am I healing myself? Oh, I need to change my settings. Ah, yes, I do need to change the settings back. Shit. I changed all my settings for combat reasons. Hang on, let's just remove this stuff. Can we press any key to map it to hot patch? Press escape to cancel. How do I delete unbind? There we go. There we go. Right, that should work now. So what is it? Change axis, press R. Now Q and up, down. I don't know what Q and E is doing. I don't think it's doing anything. Swap variant. Well, that's just pine, that's grass. Yeah, that's not what we want. It's not going to do what we want. Okay, you can't reset the axes. No, I just think it's... I think that's it. You can't do what I wanted to do. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. I'm trying to think of a solution to this. What's a backdoor solution to this? I'm very good at thinking of these things. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's going to have to be a rooftop, I think. Can we get like a flat rooftop? I don't think it would work, though. They're too big. Oh, that would have been awesome. Imagine, so just imagine like a wooden or red wall going up that way and then having that all the way across. It would give it such depth, you know, it wouldn't just be this plain box. But there's no way of like sorting that out, I don't think. I don't think you can have walls in that direction. They didn't think of this. I don't know how that works. I mean, surely there is. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe it is. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. You know, because it's not like the universe itself is set on a 4-point axle. Surely it's the 360-degree thing. Why wouldn't it be? Doesn't make sense. Swap axes. Q and E doesn't seem to do anything. Or is it just because I've done it wrong? What does swap axes do? Q and E doesn't do anything. Let's check the maybe I've changed the key bindings for it. I mean, it says Q and E, so I'm assuming the axis is correct. Rotate clockwise, rotate... Yeah, it's building mappings. Rotate counterclockwise. Hang on, let me just double check something. I mean, if I check the map and I'm looking in that direction, exactly in that direction. Oh no, it really is like that. Okay, that's weird. So it's like a grid system. So it is legit grid system. Maybe I'm wrong, but that feels like a grid system. That can't be right. I'm sure you can move stuff around in a 360-degree area. Hang on, let's get rid of this. Let's go down there and see if we can do it. Need to test this away from an area where it can clip onto something. God, this is higgledy-piggledy area. Right, we're out in the middle of nowhere. Oh my god, he's doing it again. He's doing that freaky stuff again. Why is he turned around? Why is he being so mentally challenged lately? What a weirdo. What is the spider doing lately? He's just staring at the door now. I mean, he's not even on, like, he's set on follow, so he should just follow me. But he's deciding to just do whatever he wants for some reason. Right, let's say we want to put the door here. Is he following me? Jesus Christ, you're creepy, son.
You
Stay
have
there.
to give young ones some independence.
It's a shame. I kind of liked it when you were clinging on top of the rooftop. You weren't being a bother. So, like, if we do this... Oh, is the game... Oh, okay, so all that does is move it further away. Okay. Reset axis. No, I don't want to... No. There it is. There it is. So you can do this. You can rotate it any degree. So why couldn't I do that up there? Okay, that's weird. I knew you could do it 360 degrees. Okay, so how do we keep it this? Like this. Reset axes. So if you want to build again, it should be like that, correct? Yes. But then it just swaps back. Because it's clipping to something. Okay, let's test this. We need to test this in a different way. I can't believe I'm doing this on stream. This is testing. We're testing stuff now. We're not doing anything official. So let's get a piece of floor. We want a piece of floor, like round. Rounds! I don't know where to find... There we are. There we are. There we are. Let's get a piece of clay. We haven't got any clay nearby. Shit. Got any clay? Can we just steal a bit of, like, floor for the time being? Yeah, we'll steal that. It's currently unsupported, so we're going to have to put it on the ground. There we go, there we go, there we go. Right, so we want to put a triangular piece on top of this, right? Oh, but we're too far away from... No, it's fine. It will work out fine. Right, I want to put this... If we want to do this, I'm certain we can do this. Right. No! This system is the most infuriating build system I've ever come across, and yet you can build such beautiful things with it. It's very, very, very fucking annoying. Right, there we go. There we go. That's what we want. We want it on the other side too. Actually, no, we don't. We want it the other way, don't we? Oh, it's so painful. I'm not gonna lie. This is so painful to use. So I don't quite fully know what I'm doing. Yeah, let's just pretend that's we're building, right? And then we want to place the wall on top of it. See, now it doesn't want to do that. So if we reset the axes... like that. No. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work, is it? It's not going to work. Why doesn't it attach? That's so weird. That's so weird. Oh, we're going to have to jerry-rig this, I think. I could potentially do this, but it's... Their clipping system is so strange. I don't know why it does this. Because like, I can get it to be diagonal like this, right? And I want it to be more or less diagonal. I mean, if you know what I mean, turn that a little bit to the right. So it's attached to this. Because we're testing this so we can put it on the house. But it doesn't seem to want to do that. I don't understand why. Reset axes. Right. Oh, it's so annoying. The only thing I can think of is to use the clipping system against itself. So the idea being we place something like this at this angle, build this so that it then attaches on top. That makes sense? And then delete all the apparatus to build it there. Which is ridiculous. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous to do that effort just so you can place one board at a slightly different angle. It's very productive. I don't understand why that would be the case. Why couldn't you just put a diagonal stem piece here? Doesn't make sense. Like, why would you have like this? This is it's a pretty big, relatively big studio. And if construction is a big thing of it, you should be able to do this. It doesn't make sense you can't do this. I think I've built something pretty nice and creative already, but I want to be more creative. And I'm not quite sure how to do this. Let me try and show you guys what I want to do. Can I turn it a bit more? No. Come back here, come back here. So we want it a better angle, right? Is that right? Yeah, that's more or less it. So we want that on top of that. That's the plan. But we can't seem to do that or merge them together because it just doesn't let me. So the only way I can think of getting around that is to... Oh, I'd need to do some math, man. Let's avoid this for the time being. Maybe I'll work on it off stream, see if I can get it to do it. But it would be a lot of effort to like... Because to do it once is effort. To do it like 18 or 20 different times is going to be a monumental amount of effort. I don't know. I kind of want to try it out, but it's I haven't got enough time. Just haven't got enough time tonight.
Nothing like H2O.
So we'll work on something that's a bit easier. We'll continue. I don't know, because I really want to see what that looks like. But it sounds like it's going to be a lot of effort to pull off. Because to do this, because again, if you look at it where it is on the ground over there, I would have to build a clay piece on the ground somewhere below. Because if I put it anywhere near this, it will just try and clip onto it and won't let me adjust it as far as I can tell. And we could try it again. See, look, it wants to clip like that. So we need to change the axes. But it won't let me because it's clipping to it. See that? See, why does it do this? That's what I mean. It's so frustrating. So when it's hovering in air, it will let me do it. But it's unsupported. And because it's unsupported, I can't really place it. So I have to build it on the ground, build it all the way up, get the math right as well. So I'll have to build it probably in reverse. So build this outwards to the ground to get the math right. Build it then back all the way back up. Have an overhanging piece that can then attach to it that will build it at that angle here. And then find out a quick way to mass produce that across the wall. Which sounds like so much effort. It would look really good, I think. And very unique. Because it's weird to do that. But it's just really annoying. So I can't seem to attach it to this in any other way. Doesn't make sense. Surely you should be able to. Because if it can rotate in different angles, it should be able to do that. I suppose we could settle for that. That's not bad. What's that look like?
Feat of miniature engineering, that one.
Not quite what we want though. What do we think? I mean, don't get me wrong. Gives a bit of depth. A little bit of depth. We could try it repeatedly and see different versions of this. See what we like. Winging it. Winging it, baby. Oh, we're gonna do this thing again. Hope not. Oh. Right, put that there. Put that there. Come on. Come on, stop being finicky. Hang on, let's try and go first person perspective. I mean, it's so weird that it would make you do this. It doesn't make sense why you can't put that there. It's so stubborn. There we go. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. We could use pine pieces instead. Should have tested that. Because pine pieces would stick out more. Oh, it's Halloween season, by the way, so you're gonna get occasional like laughing at the middle of the night. I really should like investigate the place at night time on stream at some point. Won't be doing it tonight, but at some point, give it a bit more investigation. See what's going on. See what surprises it has for us. I do love Halloween. Halloween's cool. It's a good season. I'll put it up there with Christmas. Now we have different types of walls we can use. So we could try pine wall. If it'll let me. Being finicky. What do you think of that? I don't know. I think we could probably instead have pine flooring up here. You know, keep a certain... Oh shit, that's a northern scorpion. That's a northern scorpion. Is it attacking the base? It's down there. We really need to build some base defences here. Because that thing is a pain in the butt. See it, silhouette in there. It's a big boy. Big boy. Hopefully just buggers off. He probably won't though. I'm gonna have to kill him at some point. We could try red flooring instead. Red crenellations instead. Do we have red pine flooring? I don't know if we do. We don't. So it's not going to fit the theme. That sucks. That's very annoying. Because if we could have that as pine, and this as pine, then it would probably look quite good. Nice differential. Nice yellow background, red front, brown middle. Nice contrasts. But I don't think that's possible. Problem I have with the wooden panelling here is it looks too much like the back part. We kind of want it to look a bit different. We could try grass. I don't know if I want to do grass. I think grass is kind of ugly. Let's think here. Try some grass. See what kind of grass we can get. So we've got a grass window. We want a single grass panel. Something is making a lot of noise out there. So what would a grass panel look like? I don't think it would look very good. You know, it's not bad. It's not bad. Ah, shit. I fell. climb back up. Got to think about these things. We're testing. I mean, I could do the whole... Oh god, it's so much work though. It's so much work to get this to go diagonally. But could I repeat it? The problem is, like, let's say we nail it. We get one panel to... Because apparently, because we can't... For some reason, because of the clipping methods, I cannot attach this panel facing towards us across this line here. Which is what I want to do. Now that on both sides we have like a kind of pyramid triangular section that points at us across the floor, across the wall. So the only way to do that is to kind of like game the system, because you can rotate this, it just won't clip to it, and therefore it has to be built elsewhere, built upwards, and then attach to it. Now that's fine, you can do it once, right? But I wouldn't want to do that same method of building up from here and then leading it down here, because that's just so much work. It is so much work to do that every single time. But if you get the math right, you could probably use the current building structure. I don't know, I'm not very explaining this very well, but it would be a monumental amount of effort. I want to test it at some point, though. I do want to test it, because I bet it would look good. I bet it would look amazing, actually. I don't think I've got the time tonight to test it, though. It's nearly 8 o'clock and I've got to be gone by 8:30. So I've got about 30 minutes. I don't think it's worth doing it tonight, though. Because I've got to build all the way from down there. I've got to get the math right as well. Getting the math right is going to be such a pain. Because I've got to build from here and then downwards in order to get it to build diagonally. Oh. How would I do that? How would I do that? That is the question. If I were to do it. Oh, it's so much work. Why couldn't they just have a... Why have it... I don't understand this construction method where I can rotate any panel 360 degrees. But the moment it won't attach to this one flimsy panel here, which is ridiculous. Look at it. I'll show you guys. This doesn't make any sense. So, like, I'll move the mouse key. Or, sorry, the mouse wheel. And it gives you 4 directions, right? I can't seem to attach it specifically diagonally. Now, I'll change the axes, which should allow me to turn it. But it doesn't. But if I put it in the air... Hang on, it's just being funky. What? I have to jump on this to put it in the air. There we go. You can see it in the air. Now that moves it further and closer to me, right? Press again, and now see I can move it in a 360 degree direction. So I can build in a 360 degree direction, not a problem. But the moment I try and clip it onto this, it just gives me 4 directions. I don't understand it. It's baffling. It's confusing. It makes no sense. But in the sky, in 360, not a problem. So what I want to do, as you can imagine, is to put this in a diagonal shape over this. But it won't let me. So as I said, the only way to do that, I think, is to... Hang on. It's being finicky. It's the worst construction system ever conceived in a Minecraft-y kind of game. So I'm going to have to, as you can see, get it diagonal in the perfect direction, in the perfect angle, with the perfect mathematics. Build that down there, build it all the way up, build across, and then build it downward again. And I have to get the math right to do that. Which is just insane amount of work to get one panel done. And then repeat that process like 20, 30 different times. Which just doesn't seem worth it, you know? For all I know, it could look like shit. I really want to test it, though. I so want to test it. I don't want to waste time, though. We've only got 30 minutes. I really want to test it. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? So if I was going to do this... Say I was going to do this. We'd need to get the math right. So we need a triangular piece here. Another single square piece. And another single square piece. And then build downwards. And then at the bottom, twist it diagonally. build it upwards, and then back here again. Cozy Thunder. Is it worth it? It'll probably look good. I imagine it will look good. That just makes it more painful. But technically, once it's done once, you should be able to repeat the process without having to build all the way from the ground. Once you've built it up from the ground once, you should be able to repeat the process, but only if the math is exactly right. Because if you keep repeating the process long enough and the math is off, you'll start getting... It won't look right. So the math has to be perfect. Ugh. Oh, could I just do it here? Is it possible to... No, it has to be built away from the base. Shit. That just doesn't make sense. You can do it in 360 degrees, but you can only clip it. Oh, it's gonna... Oh, it's just... In creative mode, I think it's gonna be very easy. In survival mode, I'm playing in survival mode. So, it's gonna be hard. You know what? It's just... I'm faff-arsing about. I may as well just attempt it once. Surely. What's the problem, man? So how would we do this? So we want... Oh my god. This is going to be a problem. This is going to be such a nightmare. I'll tell you, I don't think anyone's ever done this before on game. But maybe in creative mode, I imagine people have. Actually, in creative mode, I think people... Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? This is embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. Is it possible to turn on creative mode? I might just put on creative mode for this. If it's possible. I've never tried creative mode. Hang on. I'm going to get out of first person. Screw it. Let's just get to the top. We need to heal. Badly. Take another tumble. We're going to die. So where's some food? Where's some healing? Let's just drink that. There we go. That scorpion is making so much noise. If only I could send my spider to kill it. Right, let's try this. We'll do this without first-person perspective. So I think that's what screwed me over. Yet again, very counterproductive building scheme.
Miniature engineering, that one.
And then we want 2 squares. Actually, we want 2 squares. And then we want to build underneath this. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be a nightmare. Should just work out if I could do this in creative mode. But I like my survival mode. I like doing things naturally. Gathering my own resources, working out how to do things, puzzles. It's like a puzzle, you know? That's partly why I just do creative stuff like this. Like, the stupider it is, like, the harder it is to do, the more I want to do it. Because it's so dumb. There's so much effort for this. I hope it looks like crap so I don't actually have to do it. But if it looks really good, I'm going to be forced to do it. I don't want to. This game is taught... Like, look, it does a diagonal there. It does a fucking diagonal there. Wait. We could do fences. Wait a minute. We could just to check what this... God, he's making a lot of noise down there. He's a noisy bugger, isn't he? Bloody scorpion. Wait, we could try this. So if the fence posts work? Did the fence go diagonally? Why'd you go... What the fuck? Why'd you not go diagonally there? What the fuck? What the fuck? What about this? So you go diagonally there. Why does that post go diagonal? But this post doesn't. Grounded 2 developers. What's all this bullshit? Feels like discrimination towards single posts. Yeah, because you get a double post, you can go all diagonal all you want. This is ridiculous. That's not fair. Why do the long posts get nice diagonal shit? That's just annoying. Or we could theoretically make this larger. You know, we'll try it. We'll try it. We'll see what it looks like. I think it's a bit too big. I kind of like it being sort of singular triangular posts. But we can test it. So, but how are we going to... Let's think about this. Let's think about this. So we want to steal that. Put that over here for the time being. It won't let me. Because building is really strange. I'll put that there. And then we'll put this here. And then we'll put a floor. Because we can at least try to see what this looks like. Even if it's a bit bigger than I want it to be. You just... the worst construction system of all time. You'd think if I point it, I want it to be there. That's what it works like in Valheim. But nope. It wants to build it on the other side of the wall for some reason. It's stress. It's pure stress to get the right angle to get it to do it. Let's move that there. Oh my god. Just the worst. Look, look at where I have to point to in order to get it to clip there. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Right, now we can build a fence here. And we can build different types of fences as well. So, no, I want you to, there we go. Then, the top. Oh my god. Why are you so infuriating to use? Oh. Right, there we go. Because I wonder if this might look better if it is doubled up. And remember, we can change it to pine, make it red if we want to. See if that looks any better. Look at so counterintuitive. So annoying. Right, there we go. So this is the idea I was going for. I wanted it to be, instead of like double, I wanted it to be single. You know what I mean? Did someone just follow me? I can't tell. Let me check on OBS. Sorry, apologies. Oh wait, whatever message came up has disappeared. What the I can't tell. I'm such an amateur at streaming. I really should read things. I'm really amateur, but I do see your messages if you do happen to post. But I know a lot of you like to lurk, so it's okay. So that's what that would look like. It's okay, but it needs to be a different colour. That's my only complaint with that. So obviously pine might be the go-to for that. But I don't like the red outline, because it would repeat the red outline. Would that be okay? So what does it look like? What's the difference between these two? A and B. I think A is like red side on one side, brown on the other, right? Yeah. And this one's just brown on both sides, right? Yeah. So do we want it to be brown on... Do we want it to be red or brown? Those are the... It's either that or grass. I'm not a fan of grass. And does it even do diagonal for this? No, knowing the developers, they probably forgot. No offense. You made a great game. I am going to keep shitting on your construction system, though. Ooh. I mean, I don't like it, but ooh. Potential for the future. I mean, I'm definitely not going to do that. I like my circles, but that is interesting. That is an interesting shape. It's a shame you can only see it from above. So I'd love to put that on top of the house. Yeah, we've got to drink water before we die of dehydration. Let's get downstairs. Oh, look at that. That was perfect getting downstairs. I had to circle my
Nothing like H2O.
my mouse every time. It worked like a charm. I don't think I'd do it going up, though. No, it's a bit jittery. I'm much better at going down than going up. That sounds incredibly inappropriate. I mean, up and down, I'm pretty good at both, really, if you ask me. Right, let's get that way. That is interesting. That is actually kind of interesting. Remember that for the future. Funky art shapes. I just want to move these things out of the way for the time being. Oh, you son of a bitch. Luckily, we've got stairs going out the back side as well. It's another incredibly inappropriate thing to say. Because I'm kind of tired. We can make a maze like this. Don't see there'd be much point to it, but it'd be kind of cool to make a labyrinth. Make a really complicated labyrinth that players, that viewers have to play with. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Let's try doing both sides of this. So what do we want? We want one brown side. Does it do diagonal? Yes, it does. And then we'll have one red side. Actually, what? We could do it like that, can't we? Would that work? And why is it not? Oh, that goes diagonal. That wall goes diagonal. That's just ridiculous. So, yeah, we don't need the double thing. We can have it single. Oh, you don't have to hold it down to delete now. Very nice. That is a quality of life change. I like that. No, we don't want... We want A. Wall A. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Up a bit, up a bit. So we can have it like that. Jesus Christ. This is why I need to go in creative mode. It's much more easy to do this. Then we do it on the other side.
A feat of miniature engineering, that one.
I wonder if that one looks better. What do we think? Do we like it red? No. It seems to come out a bit too much though. I don't know if I like it coming out too much. I like it being like a single post. That's why I wanted it like this. I think that would be more interesting if it was like that. It's just too blocky, it's too big. Comes out too much, you know what I mean? Whereas that is perfect shape. Comes out at the right angle. We could test to see if these panels actually work like that though. I don't think they do. Let me try that again. Nah, they're not built attached to that. That's a shame. I don't understand why the two width panels are diagonal, but the one width panels are not. That doesn't make sense to me. I suppose they didn't think of it. They were thinking more practicality. They weren't really thinking about. Because like, who's going to have triangular posts like that? You know what I mean? That's purely an artistic thing rather than a practical thing. So you're not going to walk. Like, if you think about it, like that's a very small amount of space you're not really going to step into. So they're not thinking. They're thinking like you'll step into two-panel things, but you won't stick into single panels. Hopefully they fix that in the future. If you are listening, devs, please do fix it. It shouldn't be that difficult to put in either. I just think you haven't thought about it. That's all. So I think people would very much enjoy that kind of creative process you could use for that. It's still a bit too big. Like I said, the only solution is to jerry-rig the system so I can clip it downwards, build upwards, and then attach it that way. You know, force a triangular section in there, or a diagonal section in there. Unless, of course, I've just thought of a brilliant idea. A brilliant idea. I don't have to do that at all. Oh, for fuck's sake. The worst part about building on the balcony is this part. Walking back up every time. Very frustrating. I have thought of a brilliant idea. I'm a genius. I'm a brilliant genius. Actually, no, it's not going to work, is it? It's still not going to work. I just thought of doing it like this. Can I jerry-rig it like this? It's attached to it, right? It's attached. Yeah, come on. There we go. Right. Now, can we attach this to that? I don't get it. Why would you be able to 360-degree angle this, but you can't attach it to that? That doesn't even make sense. That legit does not make any sense that you can't diagonal this. It doesn't make any sense. It's so frustrating. But we've got the perfect angle for it, though. That's what matters right now. We have got the perfect angle. So instead, we can move this out of the way. Move this here. And now, can we build from that? think we can. Oh, it has to be... Yeah, it has to be a fence, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. And then we want to build... I think this can work. It's stupid, but it can work. I think. No, we still can't do it diagonally like that. We can still get the math right, though. We can still get the math on point. So, how will we do that? Let's think. Oh, it's so stupid you can't do it diagonally. We could build it... We could build a wall, can't we? I think walls will work. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit expensive, though, to do it like this. Because we have to destroy it and then build it again. No, is this going to work like this? Well, we got the math right. That's what matters. Oh my god, this is so stupid. This is so Why am I doing this to myself? This is torture. Just to see if it looks nice. I hope you're enjoying this, people. I hope you're enjoying me complain. It's what this is going to be. It's me grumbling. Oh, it's so high up, though. How am I supposed to do this? And it's going to be so expensive just to destroy it afterwards. You know, we've got to click. There we go. Oh my god, look at my health. Holy shit, that was a bad idea. Okay, is this really worth it? I keep asking myself this, but I still do it. It feels like torture. All just to sate my curiosity. I could be doing so many more productive things and building more productive things than doing the stupid thing that I know I'm probably going to finish. But that is half of, like, Grounded 2 creative potential. So I need to make some bandages, because I'm deeply wounded. Deeply wounded. There we go. Where are the bandages? I think the boys are waiting for me. Hang on. Let me check the time. 8:15. Boys are indeed waiting for me. Shit. I gotta go. I want to test this, though. I'm desperate to test this. It's such a short stream. It's so weird. Like, the time when you're streaming goes by so quickly. Like, 5 hours just to rip by. And when you, like, stream for an hour and a half, it feels like a Simpsons episode. And I've left the place in a total mess. I mean, I could test this off stream. That way, but then again, I think you guys you're watching and listening to me suffer. I think that's half your enjoyment, you sadists. Fucking sadists. I see you, 11 of you, watching on different platforms, listening to me suffer, grumbling. I mean, I could. We'll drop by in 2 minutes with the boys. They could be even be listening right now. I do apologise, boys. I'll be with you in 2 minutes. I need to test this. I need to test this. Just a little bit. Just a little bit longer. Just a little bit. You know, can we get down there? Can we get it down there? Can we get it down there? Nah. I'm gonna have to do a ladder, aren't I? I can't afford ladders. This is bullshit. Can we get a trampoline down there? Actually, trampoline is a good idea. Where's our trampolines? We could do this with a trampoline. I think we have a trampoline upstairs. Yes, we do. This. Yes. Yes, I'm a genius. This is a good idea. This is a good idea. This is a great idea. If I died there, I would have been such a brilliant... No, this was a bad idea. Right, there we go. There! We probably should get a cushion, though, because we are going to die. If I don't do this correctly. Right, be with you in a minute, boys, if you are listening. I'll be right there. Just got to state my curiosity about something. Oh, nailed it. Now we just need to get the bottom part. We will destroy this, of course. Right, there we go. I can't build because it needs to be alright. Okay, no worries. Let's build as we go. Oh, come on. Don't be a dick.
Little elbow grease and ingenuity,
A bit of
as
time.
Grandpa
A little bit of
says.
time. There we go. There we go. Like I said, we're breaking. What's that thing Alex Jones says? We're breaking the conditioning. Breaking the conditioning. That fucking meme is funny as shit. Right, so we want it to be diagonal, right? Yeah, let's move the trampoline. Get over it. Now we just need to get the perfect angle for this. Now it's not going to want to let me do this, right? See, it's going to want to clip to this. That's the problem. So how do I do this? Can I hold? Oh, I can press Control. Wait a minute! I can press Control. Can't I? No. I swear I can press Control, so it does it. No. I need to get the angle right. Wait, you stop moving. Stop clipping. Need to get the angle right. Or a little bit. Is that alright? Does that look good? It's a bit too far away. That's the problem. It's a bit too far away. See if we can relocate it. Now it wants to go higher. Oh no, a little bit more. We need to relocate it and rotate it just a little bit. Why is it not letting me rotate it? Relocate. Why can't I relocate? I can just build. It's not letting me relocate it. It just wants to recycle it. Weird. Right, now we build upwards. Using this. See, look, this is what I mean. With Jerry, it's not attached to it, see? It's attached to itself. We're using this to get the math right. It's an incredibly stupid, obnoxious, very expensive thing to do. But I am the kind of person that does this out of pure spite. Once I've done this testing, I'll join the boys. Just need to make sure. It's going to be very difficult to do though, because it doesn't want to do this. We need a platform up there. That's what we need. We need a little platform. Tiny little platform. Yes. That'll do. Time being. We can jump up there and do it. Oh my god, just build it, goddammit. There we go. Build it upwards. This is all this effort, I want you to understand. All this is effort so I can put in one panel. That's it. Why don't you want to... Oh, I've got to get the angle right. Oh, you're being a prick. You're being a prick. There we go. Yep. Yes. I'm a fucking genius. What can I say? Right, we get climb up. Oh, please look like shit. Please look like shit. If you look like shit, I don't have to do this. If you look like shit, I don't have to do this. If you look good, I'm going to be really fucking annoyed because I'm going to have to do this. This is such a stupid amount of effort. Oh, I can't technically build it yet. Hang on. Oh, it's at a wrong angle. It's at a wrong angle. Look at that. It's at a wrong angle. Oh, the pain. I've got to move it a little bit to the left. Oh, that's painful. Why would you do this? We still need to build that bit. Right. And then we drop down. Oh no, that's not gonna work. It's sort of wrong angle though. We'll still try it though. We'll still try it. I ain't rebuilding this. We'll still test it and see if it looks good. If it looks good, I'll maybe begrudgingly see if I can find out a way of mass producing this concept. I mean, sure, it'll be unique. It'll be unique. I'm a unique little fucking snowflake. Look at that angle is terrible though. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's why the math has to be perfect. The math has to be absolutely perfect in order so I can actually build. I'll show you the concept of what I was doing. Because the math is okay, it just needs to be the right angle. It needs to be the perfect angle. But I'll show you the concept of what I was trying to do. And then off stream, I'll see if I can get it to work properly. Oh, don't you dare! Don't you dare! I've put in so much effort. You're gonna clip, you bitch. That's right. I'm the master of this domain. This is my house, and you will clip in the way I desire you to. Right now, is that? Why is that? I know the angle's off badly, but oh my god, look how fucking ridiculous this all is. The idea being that I would then be able to slot in this one panel by clipping it to this. It's almost like a tutorial for you people if you ever try something like this in a game. The stupid ways you can jerry-rig different shapes when you're not supposed to. Like this whole base is not supposed to be built here. So I've already broken the rules enough. They're so gonna make an update where this whole thing just collapses. I don't know. Maybe they won't. Hopefully they watch. Come on. I know you want to see. Oh, you son of a bitch! But I do wonder if the devs ever look at stuff like this, ever drop into streams. I think maybe they do. I think maybe it's my own ego talking. So I'm a very, very small streamer. So if you do like what you're watching, please do subscribe and follow and like. It really does help. Because I'm extremely small. I'm double-digit small. I'm not one of those 3,000 subscribers or 50,000 subscribers. I literally have 34 subscribers on YouTube. I have double digits. I'm below 50. I'm below 40 subs. So every sub is very, very welcomed and very, very grateful. But I do wonder if they ever see the thumbnails. Because I'm quite proud of this house. It's quite a unique household. So I think I do wonder if they've popped by just to see it. And if they do watch and hear me bitch about their construction system. So there we go. Look at that. That is the idea. If I can get the math right, I could slot it in just right. Just right, if I can get the angle. And that way, you would have the triangular shape. So that panel would slot here. Because I can't currently do that in this current construction system. I have to do this ridiculous jerry-rigging system, because it only does that shape. As far as I know. As far as I'm aware. So I have to do this ridiculous construction system in order to slot it in at an angle. That is the idea. So you now see what I'm talking about. This is the plan. This is the plan. You can't see me. You can't see my hand gestures. I really should get a camera at some point so you can see my hand gestures. But I've got my hand flat out and I'm pointing at the screen and I'm going, this is my plan. Then slotting it into place. If I can get the angle right, it should fit in just perfectly. Then I have to repeat the process 80 different times. Which just seems really pointless. But that is the idea. I think you can get what I'm talking about now. I can't put it in that place. I have to rotate the angle because it will clip. Build it down there, build upwards, and then slot it in. And then delete that top part and attach it to something else. That would be the idea. And now that I think about it, because it's not clipping into it, can you cheat? Because normally, objects will clash if they're built next to stuff. But I wonder if that's related to the clipping system. Does that mean you could build... Oh my god, you can clip through.
Feat of miniature engineering, that one.
Wow. I've just figured out something that's blown my fucking mind in terms of what I can do creatively. Oh, I wish I didn't find this. I wish I didn't find this. That doesn't make sense. So I could build a wall through that? Legit? Oh my god! What the fuck? Okay. I could completely fuck up their system. I didn't know I could do that. I don't think that's intended. But that's definitely not intended. I'm pretty sure that's not intended. Like, sure, you could build it like that, maybe. No, wait. See, if I tried to do it like, let's just open the door. Open the door. So if I tried to do it that way... Because the clipping system doesn't let you to clip through stuff, as far as I'm aware. Like, it permanently clips the stuff. So I'm using the mouse wheel and it's not working. Hold to place many. Place, reset axes. See, look, it doesn't work. You can't reset axes. So it will just always do this. And it won't let you build as well because it's red, right? So something in the way. But that's because of the clipping system. That's how it works. I've just realized that. So how do I explain this before I log off? Okay, that's kind of mind-blowing. So the way the construction system works is that everything is attached to, like, you can see what I mean by when it clips into stuff, right? So it slots into place is probably a better way of putting it, but it clips into things like that. And you reset the axes. So it can do it diagonally as well. But you can't build through the wall, as far as I'm aware. Because the location is obstructed. Now, I used to think the location was obstructed because an object was in the way. That makes sense to me. Like, oh, there's an object in the way, you can't build there. But that's not how their construction system clearly works. Their construction system is based on the idea of things clipping through. Whereas, if you build a separate... how do I say this? So this whole house is based on one sort of skeleton, shall we say. And it's got a specific direction. It's got this way, this way, this way, and this way. So it's a skeleton. This whole building is one giant clipping skeleton, which you can attach things to. But it prevents you building through them because it's part of the skeleton. But this new construction I've built over here at a different angle is a separate skeleton. It's a separate secondary building skeleton. Which means, because it's not built on the same clip system, you can build through other buildings with it. Which is kind of fucking mind-blowing in terms of creative effort. Obviously, I think if you've played creative mode, you're aware of this, but I've never played creative mode, so I'm blissfully unaware of this. But yeah, you could, theoretically, build through buildings. You can have all kinds of weird angles. Which does open a lot of doors. I'm not gonna lie, that is a huge number of doors to open in terms of what you can do creatively. See, that just pokes right through. You wouldn't normally do that. And I could probably keep building through if I wanted to. Yeah. That you shouldn't be able to do that. Like, that's obstructed because the acorn's there. But if I attach it to this and turn it... Oh, no, it's still obstructed. Weird. So there are some things but I could theoretically build through these walls. Like that. Whereas I couldn't do that on the same skeleton. Which is kind of eye-opening. That does open possibilities. A lot of possibilities of what you can do. If I can get the right angle. I need to perfect the angle off stream though, because I'm not going to do it on stream. I've got to go, lads. The boys are waiting. It is boys' night. Wednesdays is boys' night, and I do apologise, but it is the one night the boys and I hang together, and I'm already wasting their time. So I shall have to log off. Do apologise. If you did like the stream so far, I will probably try and stream tomorrow and carry on. This will probably be less building and more fighting the giant tarantula in order to farm him. That is the plan. But if you did like the sound of my dulcet tones, do come by tomorrow. Do subscribe, do follow, do like, comment. I don't know. You lot like to lurk though, so I don't think I'm going to get any comments out of you. But a little bit of interaction goes a long way. I have 33 subs, or 34 subs on YouTube. I think 31 on Twitch. And 15 on Kick. You track these numbers when you're a very small streamer, because each one matters. So if you do happen to add another one, that'd be wonderful. So if you enjoy the content, do that. God, that sounds so desperate, doesn't it? Well, I am desperate. Fuck you. Fucking like it and subscribe, you bastards. If you like it, of course. If you dislike it, dislike it. It's fine. No worries. But other than that, I've got to go. So yes, thank you very much. It's been good. It's been golden. It's been great. And I should catch you, hopefully, tomorrow, similar time. All right. Have a good one.